Elf. Hang on. There we go. Phone in my pocket. We're good. Yeah, Elf. I love Elf. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. So, grab your hot chocolate and your Tostina's pizza, because we're in for a wild ride tonight, folks. It is very hot. One sec. Okay, that's too hot. I just made that. The Tostina's pizza has had time to cool off though, so I don't cut up my Tostina's pizza. People, my family does that. I don't do that. Yeah. I remember watching Elf in theaters, actually. I like Elf. I think it's a good movie. I think it does have some sentimental value to me. I saw it in theaters now 21 years ago. I immediately fell in love with the movie right away. I feel like I kind of relate to Buddy, not in the like, oh, I was raised by elves, but like his love of Christmas. Can we get this a little bit closer? Just a little bit closer there. His love of Christmas, I understand that. I absolutely adore that holiday. The holiday, as you can tell, I'm wearing the hat. I've got this shirt. I bought this in like July or something. No, I love Christmas. I want to do Christmas. If I could Christmas every day, I would. Well, maybe not. Timmy Turner toss. That's a bad idea. It's still so hot. I can see the chocolatiness. You could probably hear, by the way, there's something at the bottom. A couple mini candy canes in there. Make some peppermint hot chocolate. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be so hot. Oh, it tastes good though. Start going down the wrong pipe. Shoot. Elf. We all know the story. Baby at an orphanage. Accidentally sneaks into Santa's sack of toys. He gets taken to the North Pole. Papa Elf raises him. They call him Buddy because that's the name on his diaper. Sure. He's raised there. It's revealed to him like, yeah, you're not technically an elf, you're a human. He travels to New York, meets his dad, works at Gimbel's for like a hot minute. Does the cool scene. I'm like glossing over. I love the way the North Pole looks in this movie. It's very fun. It's based off Rudolph. The costumes too. It's supposed to look like Rudolph. Which yeah. Oh, and Ming Ming, the guy who like asks him how many etch a sketches he made. That is that's a little Ralph from A Christmas Story. Yeah, yeah. I'm teaching you guys things if you didn't know these things already. Ooh. My stomach is telling me I need to. Oh, I have an hour and 25 minutes to be at work. Yeah, we gotta wrap this. Well, not wrap this out. I gotta make sure I get this out. Hopefully on time. If not, it'll be later in the day because it's 3:35 right now. I start at 5, so yeah. I love the Arctic puppets. I love Mr. Narwhal. Santa Claus, played by Ed Asner, was good. God rest his soul. Good actor for Papa Elf. A great cast. And Zoe Deschanel can sing. She could have pursued singing if she wanted to. I don't know if she did any songs, but she can sing. Um, but yeah, goes to the North Pole, meets his dad. That didn't go well. The montage of him like doing all the stuff, getting ready for Santa arriving. That was always funny. And yeah, that the set design for that after he's done, that's amazing. So you gotta give some no offense, no, not no offense, no pun intended. Props to I guess they wouldn't be the prop design, they'd be the set, but you gotta give them some props. The set designers for that and the North Pole, the way they did all that, that was really well done. So kudos to them. Um, but yeah, obviously that doesn't go well for him. He he is the Santa man who Santas everywhere. I'm trying to remember my words. I like brrr, they just sort of brrr away. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the plot. Eventually, Dad blood test. Yeah, he gets arrested. Dad knows about Jon Favreau, the director of Iron Man and Iron Man 2, and the guy who plays Happy Hogan. He was the doctor. I think he directed this movie too, right? I could be wrong. But yeah. He played the doctor that did the blood test, which clearly the DNA test, not blood, the DNA test would not be done that quickly. And just the wild hijinks he gets into. Bonding with Michael through the snowball fighting and chopping down a Christmas tree in the middle of the park, that was bad. That was illegal, yeah. But he didn't know. He doesn't know these things. He literally grew up around elves in the North Pole. Where were my thoughts again? I forgot. Yeah, he eventually does get a date with Jovi. That was her name. Zoe Deschanel's character was Jovi. I love how endearing he is, though. I feel bad for him when he gets yelled at after the date by his dad, Walter. But the date goes well, they share a kiss. Obviously, that goes well based on something at the end of the movie, but then they have to save Christmas. And the Christmas spirit, it's just, for me, it's a heartwarming, beautiful movie. I think there's some people who might not like it. I always like Elf. I hope Krispy Kreme does those Elf donuts again this year. Yeah. It is they're doing, I don't know, it's like 2 days till Christmas. They're probably, if they're gonna do it this year, they're probably already doing it. But it's my second favorite Christmas movie of all time. My favorite one's gonna be Saved for Christmas Day. I'm trying to sound like it, but I wasn't doing the best impersonation of the character of the elf. Will Ferrell was fantastic in this role. I've seen him in a lot more inappropriate roles, so this was interesting. This was the first role I remember him from. So to go from this to like Blades of Glory or Old School or whatever, it was interesting, to say the least. Hot. Yeah, I love this movie. 21 years later, I think it's still a classic. I try to watch it every year. I watched it just earlier today before I cleaned some dishes and stuff. Because I want to have it like fresh in my mind. The shower scene is bad though. It's not a bad scene. It's like, buddy, you didn't know, but like, don't go in there. Oh yeah, the thing based at the end of the movie, because they have a baby together, named Susie, which I thought was interesting, because Susan Wells, was his mom's name. So he named the baby after his mom, which I think is nice. I also liked in order to make Buddy look bigger, or like Santa look bigger, the forced perspective. You have Buddy like here in the camera. See, it looks like my hands are different sizes, but it's like a forced perspective. Like you can see, I'm trying to like make it seem like I'm grabbing it, and I'm just, yeah, the forced perspective. Like the elves were here, Buddy was here. You know, I liked that kind of stuff that they did with Lord of the Rings. It's a good movie though. It's classic. I love it. I watch it every year, or I try to. It was a few years where I went without it because I didn't have access to it. Now I have access every year, DVD or Hulu / Disney Plus. I don't know what else I want to say about Elf. I love it. I think it's one of the best Christmas movies. Well, maybe my second favorite. I don't know, because tomorrow's video will have one of my favorites in there too. And I'm doing something special for tomorrow's video for that review. let's just say this shirt and the hat just won't do for tomorrow's video. I gotta dress extra, like the big guy. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, may your heart be your guiding key. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.